Hello guys, this is Gabriel from Bridgee. In this video, I will discuss some common issues about fiber HDMI cable and how can we solve it. This type of product has developed for a few years in the market, and some problems have emerged. Based on the feedback we have collected, there are three main issues: stability, compatibility, and device damaging. This type of product have developed a few years in the market, and some problems have emerged. Based on the feedback we have collected, there are three main issues: stability, compatibility, and device damaging. So, stability problems are common after a period of use, such as signal interruption, flickering of the picture, or even stopping work. The primary factors leading to stability differences in products are the differences in optical components, production processes, and the production environment. The differences in optical components are the key factors determining the lifespan, stability, and the cost differences of the fiber HDMI. A single HDMI fiber HDMI cable has 4 lasers at the source end, which are coupled with 4 fibers to transmit high-speed audio and video signals. When transmitting HDMI 2.1 signal, which is 8K 60 Hz and 48 gigabits per second, in minimum bandwidth for a single laser is 10 gigabits. And an excellent 2.1 fiber HDMI cable requires 12 gigabits per second laser, and even more. If the bandwidth of the laser does not meet the minimum requirement, it leads to working in an overlocking state, causing the life of the laser to greatly decrease. Currently, there are 3 of them commonly used lasers on the market. The first one is US 26 lasers, China Sang'an lasers, and some non-Chinese lasers. The quality and the price are directly and completely different, with US 26 lasers being the best quality but the most expensive, followed by China Sang'an and some other unknown brands of Chinese manufacturers. Lasers manufacturers, I mean. After all, as long as one laser has any damage, it will cause problems in the image or inability to work normally along the entire cable. The transfer principle of fiber HDMI cable is that the source end converted the electrical signal into a light signal through a laser, which is transmitted to display end through the fiber core after refraction by a lens. This is why fiber HDMI cable has a directional characteristic. We call these processes coupling. As shown in the picture on the right part, the optical fiber and the lens need to be perfectly coupled. But generally speaking, there are four optical fibers inside the HDMI cable. Need to be coupled with 4 lasers, and in this part of the technology is not that easy to achieve. As long as a group of fiber coupling problems happen, the cable will become a substandard product. Although there are some probability can still work for a certain amount of time, but the quality will be greatly decreased, and even force the laser to take ultra-high loading work to ensure normal operation. After a period of use, often produce image alternation and lead to direct failure to work. Okay, the production of fiber HDMI cable has a very strict environmental requirements, and dust, moisture, static electricity can turn the product into a time bomb. Due to small workshops of some of them without qualified, then it can not guarantee the quality of the cable. Most of HDMI fiber and HDMI cables consist of 4 fibers transmitting high-speed data signals and 7 copper wires for CEC, ARC, and DDC signals. The HDCP and the EDID handshaking signals are transmitted via the DDC channel. Since this is a bidirectional communication protective, copper wires are used instead of optical fibers to transmit the signals compatibility issues, and often arise with some EDID hashing signal in the DDC channel. Every HDMI interface on a display device has an EDID data, which is like an ID card for the device. Recording the information of the display end and the resolution, audio formats. Some manufacturers cut some raw material in order to save costs, which result in copper wires in their HDMI fiber cables, causing the signal alternation and signal loss, leading to poor compatibility issues. So the soldering of the copper wires in a fiber HDMI cable can easily result in machine damage if they are cases of false soldering or improper soldering. The HDMI Association issues a certification sticker for cables that meet the HDMI 2.1 specification through unauthorized testing centers. Consumers can verify the authenticity of these cables by using official mobile apps. Some issues with stability caused by poor quality fiber HDMI cable, and then connection problems due to the installation technicians' mistakes. No need to break the wall and reinstall or relay the cable. And a 7-step guide on the cable will guide you to easily solve the fiber repair problem in 30 minutes. Okay, so you can check this picture. So we have all of the tools we need to prepare. Anyway guys, we will send you this video of how can we repair this cable by calling a technician, your local telecom technician to help you to do this work. So we have that video instructional video for you guys. Okay, thank you guys so much.